So Floyd Mayweather reacted to Canelo Alvarez leaving the PBC, and also speaks on what David Benavidez has to do, to really reach that next level. I'll talk about what he said to Canelo towards the middle of the video or the end of the video. So basically, he said that David Benavidez, he told Fight Hype, he just got to keep beating champion after champion. He's a hell of a fighter, and that basically he just got to keep winning and his time will come. Pause. He said, he just got to do what I did. And that ain't pretty. I mean, for the most part, you had Oscar De La Hoya to jumpstart, and that's what he's trying to do with Canelo, and that's why Canelo really said he didn't want to fight no more Mexicans. And that's why he don't want to take no risk, because he want to lead a game like Floyd did. Floyd didn't pass the torch. He didn't get an opportunity for Devin Alexander, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence to be able to, take that torch. He wasn't passing the torch. You know what I'm saying? That's simple as that. He simply wasn't, passing the torch. And, so, Canelo like, what? The guy before me didn't pass the torch. So I don't want to pass the torch. And that's basically what he's saying. And they don't care. These fighters today, they don't care about the sport of boxing. Excuse me. They don't care about the sport of boxing. They just care about their owe and the money that they getting. There's no pride in for the sport no more. They talk about their money. They don't even, gloss about the belts they get no more. Because the belts don't mean nothing. Because it's 1,000 belts out there. So it don't even mean what it used to mean to be a world champion. Dude, your world champions used to mean something. You see dudes in the world champion, with a world championship belt in the commercial. They used to come back home and come back to their home gyms, and they used to take pictures and all this type of stuff. And these pictures go on the wall when he became a world champion, when he added a belt, to his collection. I mean, you became world champion. Your poster used to go up in a lot of the different gyms around the world. You know what I'm saying? You used to come back home to a hero's welcome. It used to mean something. You heard Terrence Crawford say, he said, man, I just wanted to be a world champion. He said, that was my only goal. He said, I'm an overachiever. I just wanted the championship. And a lot of people look at that and say, man, that goal is small, but it used to mean something to win a championship belt. You know what I'm saying? You used to get a hero's welcome. You see niggas in the rap video. Remember, Corey Spinks was he in the Jaquan video? Zab Judah used to be in music videos, and they used to be in the videos with their belts. I think Zab Judah was in That's Gangsta video with Sean. I could be wrong. Great first album. It used to mean something, so it don't mean the same thing. It don't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? It used to mean something to go up to a girl and, chop game. Now you could DM them and say the wildest shit you want to say to women that you wouldn't necessarily say in person. Everything's changed the game. And, what people look at it as, yeah, Floyd beat champions and Floyd rose up the ranks. And people remember when Floyd made that transition, it was fighting Oscar De La Hoya, and that's what people see. When they see Canelo Alvarez as an opportunity, especially if you're Mexican, and you got that fan base, and Bevo didn't really have that American fan base, you had an opportunity to transition into a superstar. You know what I'm saying? You had an opportunity to transition into a star. Excuse me. And no, that's what people looking at. Yeah, I be champion, but no, you had Oscar De La Hoya to catapult yourself. That's what made you a star, and that's what he's trying to do, and Canelo know it. And the public just got to continue to shame Canelo Alvarez. The American public, the Mexican public, shame him taking this fight. And what's making Canelo worse, if he fought Munguia, I mean, you know what I'm saying, or rematch Bevo, I think the fans let him get away with it. But he don't want to fight Bevo. He don't want to fight Munguia. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, the dude don't want to fight, he want to fight Edgar Berlanga. Now, I'm pretty sure somebody justifying him fighting Edgar Berlanga somewhere. But it don't make no sense. Berlanga ain't selling out, arenas. Berlanga ain't sought after. Most people don't even know who the fuck Edgar Berlanga is. So Floyd, the statement he's saying is true to a certain extent. he should keep doing. But you got guys out here who've been beating guy after guy. They've been putting wins together, and they not as big as they should be, pause, in the sport of boxing. And a lot of that got to do with the lack of fights, the lack of visibility on these apps. You know what I'm saying? And then the lack of crossover appeal. You know, some people could just cross over, and it's an easy transition without them even having to hit the gas pedal. They're escapading on over. But other people, most people got to go out there and get that validation. You know what I'm saying? The Charlos had it half right hanging around with Chris Brown and shit. But how do you take that to the next level? You know, getting with GQ and doing shoots like that. But they ain't taking it to the next level. They should be in commercials and shit. You know what I'm saying? They should be having brand deals. I mean, there's YouTubers that got better brand deals than these fighters. Come on, they got better brand deals than these fighters. So he right to a certain extent, but he need that jolt. And then going to the light heavyweight division, that jolt ain't there right now. It's basically the cruiserweight division. It is. Whole bunch of multicultural guys, from Lyndon Arthur to Joshua Buatsi. What's the other one that Buatsi got the rivalry with? Might be Anthony Yard. I thought it was somebody else. Anthony Yard. Obviously, Bivol, Turbia, Craig Richards. I mean, it ain't nothing but a European division. That's what it is. It's a European division. So, it ain't no Oscar De La Hoya. There ain't no Canelo Alvarez there, and it ain't no fighters to pass the torch from no more. The Pacquiaos, the Mayweathers, the Canelo leave. Ain't nobody to pass the torch. So, you know, ain't no HBO to jumpstart a career neither. Ain't an NBC, ABC to jumpstart a career neither. So they got to get it out the mud. They got to start building stars from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? And boxing is in big trouble. They got to start building stars from the ground up. But his advice to David Benavidez was, you know, keep winning. It'll happen. You know, but you got to have that opponent that take you to the next level without Ali having, you know, Sonny Liston, and without him having George Foreman and Joe Frazier. You need those opponents. And right now in boxing, they ain't making them like that no more. So, the simple as that. They ain't making them like that no more. So now it's going to be very interesting. You don't got the visibility. You don't have the grandfather in fighters that's willing to pass the torch that died with Floyd. You know, that died with Floyd. So it is what it is. But, you know, he basically said on Canelo parting ways with PBC, he said everybody handled their business different. You know, he's a Hall of Famer, a hell of a fighter, and wish him nothing but the best. So, I mean, he took the high road, you know, and probably they still hoping to come over and work with him. But Floyd don't really have no real affiliation to PBC. You know, my understanding, allegedly he doesn't own any of the fighters. He gave that right up to Al Heyman. So he don't own nothing. He don't make no decisions over there. You know, he probably, you know, play matchmaker or give his opinion to Al Heyman or whatever. You know, that's probably what he do. But other than that, ain't really much popping there, bro, at all. So, I mean, but at the end of the day, you know, that's how you handle business. Even if everything was sour, even though if everything went left and went right, whatever, you always stay even keel. You always, end off a relationship with grace, even if everything behind the scene wasn't graceful. And that's just business. You know, it's different from business to the street. When somebody, you know, don't do business the right way or don't go the way you want to go business-wise, you can't get out there like you can in the street and F Pookie, F Brittany, F Shaniqua, F Ray Ray. Man, you can't do that. You got to take the high road even if he was on some bullshit. So, of course, that's how you handle business. You know, that's how you handle business. So, of course, he going to say, sometimes he lash out at Canelo, this, that, and third. He learning. And, never know. They could work together in the future again. They couldn't. We don't know. But, you know, Canelo Alvarez, leaving and being gone and all that type of shit, good. Good. Good, 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 good. So, good. So, he go figure it out, and him and his own is they butting heads over Berlanga and Munguia fight, and they also want him to do the Benavidez fight. And if he don't want to go along with the get along, and the clock's starting to tick, we almost in March, so you coming up to around 8 weeks to train. If he don't want to do what he want to do, the zones should tell him to kick rocks. They got all the leverage, but they'll cave and he'll get what he wants, or they're gonna overcompensate him to fight Munguia. So they come to a compromise. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.